Dear Any Bound. I work in the recruitment team for North, and I may have dealt with you directly with regard to your application. So welcome to Auckland, and I'm very excited to have you here. Glad that you could travel all the way across over here to come here and work with us. Look, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of North, who we are, what the different teams do, just to give you a bit of information as you start work. So first of all, there are 4 teams here at North. Our first team that you've met would be us in the recruitment team. And look, you probably won't need to contact us again after you start work, unless you're looking to, for example, extend your contract, or you might be looking for a position for next year or from November, December. The first thing I'd say to you about that is obviously get in touch with us, that's absolutely fine, but the main port of call for you should be our job listings on our website, which I'm sure you're more than familiar with by now. Our second team is our allocations team. So what happens is after you've been recruited into our system, you get allocated to a particular run, or you call them rotations over there in the UK. Now our allocations team, you'd only need to contact them if you're on a fixed term contract here, just in terms of reimbursements would be the first thing that you'd contact them for, and the second thing would be to submit a form for medical counsel. So with the reimbursements, there are 2 things here that we would reimburse for you. One would be your annual practicing certificate from the Medical Council of New Zealand, and the other reimbursable fee here would be your indemnity insurance. If you wish to have either of those reimbursed, you would need to contact Kate Lang. She's our House Officer, Allocations and Training Specialist. The other thing that you should do, or submit I should say, to the allocations team is a medical counsel form which is called the RP3. Now this form is one that you should have signed off at the end of your rotation, so every 3 months you should have this form signed off, and this will enable you to achieve general scope here, because if you're coming from the UK you will be on provisional scope for 6 months. Following on from the allocations team, what happens is that once you're in our system and allocated to a hospital, then our rostering team will process and organise a roster for you. So most likely you will have received that roster by now. I don't envisage that you'll need to contact the rostering team at any time in the future if you're on a fixed term contract, as they only really deal with rosters in the future and future leave, so sort of 3 to 4 months down the track. Now we come to our final team here at North, and that is the RMO unit, or our RMO advisors we call them. Now these are teams that are based actually out at the hospital, so there's one at Auckland District Health Board at that hospital, at Auckland City Hospital, there's one at Waitemata District Health Board, and there's also one down at Counties Manukau District Health Board at Middlemore Hospital. Now our teams out at these hospitals are there for your day-to-day contact. You should go to your RMO advisor if you have any forms to submit to North, for example leave forms, or maybe it is a reimbursement form, those types of things. You should also see the RMO advisor if you're having any trouble with security cards or swipe access when you first start work. In addition to this, if you do have any issues with rosters, obviously feel free to go and have a chat to the RMO advisor out at the unit, and they will most certainly be able to help you with any of those day-to-day requests as mentioned. So look, there are our teams here at North. Look, I hope you have a wonderful time. If you have any questions, obviously let any of our team know day-to-day at the unit, or if it's more recruitment related, please feel free to contact us. We're more than happy to help, and of course our website will have a huge range of information and all of the contact details of each of our teams. Thank you.